The Robot Wars Arena. For years, it played host to dozens of robots, and not forgetting the house robots. Now, we count down to the ultimate moment. Welcome to Robot Wars, the best bots. As ever, the presence of the house robots dominated each series, with Sir Killalot, Mr. Psycho, Growler, Matilda, Shunt, Sergeant Bash, and Dead Metal, and of course, with Refbot overseeing the action. And boy, what action we saw over 5 series, 2 Extreme Series, World Championships, international bouts. We've seen robots being flipped, spiked, hammered, pitted by the pitfalls that we provide, flipped, absolutely destroyed, torn apart, flipped some more. We've seen tremendous robots over the years with huge weaponry they of course used to defeat and conquer the arena, and of course using the very arena itself, from the pits to the floor flipper to the spike pits, and of course the very slim chance of surviving to become the champion. We have 20 moments, and of course we start at number 20. And it seems only fitting to start right back at the very beginning. Yes, this was the pilot broadcast back in 2003.
In the arena, for the first time ever, is Dead Metal with his circular saw. We have Sergeant Bash, Jet of Flame, and Shunt with that Dime Dead Jacks.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Now we have Firestorm, Exterminator and Panic Attack. We have 2 robots win this to go through this next round, and 1 robot goes out. And Firestorm there is flipped. Exterminator up and over in that CPZ. In comes Panic Attack, you see, but Dead Metal there is looking on Exterminator and thinking he's immobilised. Well, they can see the arena's floor spiked there. And Exterminator Panic Attack there zooms back, and the Refbot there is looking on. Firestorm has been flipped on towards the spike pit, and Panic Attack there pushes onto the drop zone. X marks the spot. So whatever you basically see from Exterminator and Panic Attack, no matter what, they're through to the next round. And Exterminator's been counted out, but that does not matter one bit, because he is through to the next round. And the drop zone is a grand piano, folks. Watch this. Ouch. God, that's painful. Especially onto the wheels, and the pit there descends. Go into there and you're out, no matter what. There you can see Firestorm on the floor flipper, on the spike pit. And Panic Attack doesn't really want it, so he's going on the pit. Stupid or what? Dead Metal does though, so does Sergeant Bash. And any minute now, yes! In the pit there goes Exterminator 2. So Panic Attack and Exterminator are through to the next round. Thank you very much, Refbot.
And here we are with a pit stat from that pilot episode. The show featured the 12 pre-existing robots at the time to become champion of the Warzone. It consisted of knockout fights, a sumo basho round, a soccer tournament, and the gauntlet. And would you believe it, the arena also featured a pick zone, where robots were picked up by a claw, the spike pit, the floor spinner, the SPZs, the side patrol zones, and, believe it or not, there was the Catapult 3000. Isn't it a good job that they got rid of all those features before the first series? On to the next moment. Robots with wheels. Yes, it featured quite heavily in the series, from the wacky to the downright bizarre. And some, just some, even had the cheek to take on the house robots. Most, in fact all but 2 robots had wheels. And those 2 exceptions were, yes, the Walker robots.
Robots, stand by.
Who have we got for you? Well, Mr. Psycho isn't weak. Look at that, evil. And his little pet pooch. Let's growl at the prowler.
3, 2, 1, activate.
So look out for Matrix, who is slowly moving towards Skid. Yes. Very slowly moving. By the time it's approached Skid, Halley's Comet would have gone past the Earth yet again. Oh! It's slowly going towards! And Skid has done absolutely nothing here at the moment. That drill very painful, as you can see. And finally Skid's being counted out by the ref. And let's be honest, it wasn't a great performance from the Walkers. And now Growler! This is fun in the arena, and so does Mr. Psycho. And on the drums in a grand piano! And now Mr. Psycho separates Skid. Well, that's what I meant by the sort of cluster bar, but now it doesn't work. This is torture. The house robots are allowed to do this. Oh, of course they are. It's extreme carnage, and that's the way we love it on Robot Wars. They're going on the flipper again. Oh, it's flashing and it's got bits flying everywhere. Oh dear. One half of Skid over there and Matrix over there, and now Matrix is getting pummeled by Mr. Psycho. Oh dear, this is horrible. Again on the floor flipper. Oh, there's half of Matrix and finally dumped.
Cease.
Oh, that was brilliant. Great done.
From Walkers we go now to the visually weird. We've seen the weird and the wonderful enter the arena. Some of them didn't even manage to do that.
Oh dear.
From the Isle of Sheffy, Jack.
What a funny looking robot.
From Portsmouth, Jar Jar.
What the hell is this meant to do?
Robots that looked just a tad strange never seemed to play well with the house robots, who, in some shape or form, had a right go at them.
The alien head up and over. Oh dear me, the house robots falling prey of the beast from outer space. And Zero can
Who remembers Neptune from the Fifth Wars? But there's one robot that takes the biscuits. The one robot that rebelled and stood up to a certain house robot.
Look at this, it's as evil as the killer, I don't think so, but it's made of wood. Hello?
Roboteers, stand by.
Go on, let the house robots beat up Killerbot. There's Dead Metal. Oh! And Sir Killbot is on.
3,
Massive.
2,
Scary.
1, activate.
So, Killerbot, I'm just driving the pit because house robots will not take a lot past you. Oh, like, there's Dance on Gears, but look at this! Look, the lances come off already! And Dead Metal certainly isn't happy with the design of Killerbot. It's partly made of wood, the underneath is made of wood, but look at this! Goodness me, look, Ref Bots! Oh, giving Dead Metal a yellow card, and here comes the Killerbot! Oh, goodness me! You build a robot that's got the same name and same shape as the Killerbot, yeah, you will be destroyed and punished, look! Oh, Killerbot's found a weak spot with his lance. Look at that. For a start, shouldn't have come to the arena looking like house robots. Nowhere near. Oh, and off goes the helmet. It really is a feather. It's very light as well, Killerbot. But Killerbot is about to finish it off.
Killerbot's attempt at upstaging Sir Killbot ended rather badly in the Fourth Wars. They did come back for Series 5 and did marginally better. Only just though.
Competitors in the wars. No offence, but you are really.
Number 17 next, or is that seeded 17?
And seeded number 1, reigning champion.
And seeded number 6.
And seeded number 4. Seeded number 6. And seeded number 1. Seeded number 2.
From Series 2 to 5, the robots were ranked based on past performance. But there was one controversial seeding from Series 4 that didn't quite fit with the others. In the Third Wars, the robot Antarctic featured and did rather well in its heat, beating the then seeded Arctic in the second round, and also won the soccer tournaments that year. Based on this past performance and success, it then returns in Series 4 ranked number 8, where we saw what it was really made of.
Scorpion like dead metal.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Now, will Pussycat manage to avoid the pits this time around? Never really had any luck in the arena, Pussycat. Antarctic beats Arctic, last time around.
In the first round melee in Series 4, Antarctic was pitted against Tribot and Pussycat, both veterans of the wars, but with no real success in the past, so surely Antarctic's chances were high.
Descend in, get a robot in, and now, on the discs, destroyed Antarctic, and can we be seeing a turn up for the books? Seeded 7 Antarctic for winning the soccer. Look at this! Pussycat, get yourself away from the edge of that pit. They can't get away. I think they're going to go down again. No, they've always managed to find the pit in the round 2. So will it survive till then? No! The Tribot is pushed Antarctic.
A famous victory from Tribot. This was the only fight to feature the seed being knocked out in the first round.
I am shocked.
Well done, Antarctic. I'd stick to soccer if I was you. And after this performance, Antarctic retired.
What's happened to Splinter now? Splinter hit the disc! Goodness me, a huge upset. You go out here. Look, Red Ball looks on. Hitting the discs on the edge. Look, they're all on the edge. Oh no, Splinter, Pirate Boy, and hit the disc. The flipper's gone as well. Ray's dead metal. Now, Ray, you got to get the right dead metal. Oh, dead metal! He's caused absolute carnage to the weapon. With Razor, look at this, the sword did it, and off came the beak of Razor. Oh, Mr. Psycho comes in, tries to the pit. Yeah, it's descending, Mr. Psycho, yeah, trying to keep on hitting it effectively anyway. No, what's Killer doing? Killer's not allowed to do that. Killer, you shouldn't be doing this, put him out of the pit. Oh, no. Oh, Gravity's at the edge of the pit. Oh, Gravity, so's Mace, let's be honest, and Mace is gone in. Goodness me, oh, the huge bouncing off Chaos 2. Chaos 2 comes in, oh, the head's descended the pit. Oh, it's over. Goodness, the drop zone's gone. Oh, look at that. What skill. Penetrated by that massive axe. Oh, no, Chaos 2. Oh, look at that!
Activate.
Did Spider start before the activate there? I think he did. Refbot's giving him a yellow card. To flip a competitor. Look at this! Storm 2! That is all happening there at once. Go on, Spikosaurus! Yes, but look! Oh, yes, look at this! It's self-righted out the pit! Oh, it's done it again. It stunned us all last year and it's done it again. Oh, that's great stuff, Blade. It's hanging on the edge of the pit of oblivion. It's digging into Tyrant and the legs go over in. Will it go in? I'm not too sure. That's the end of Chaos 2. That's it. Oh, this is it.
At number 16, a bitter rivalry which lasted for 4 years. Stinger and Onslaught. Altogether, they met 5 times. First was in the Against the Flipper special, back in Series 1, where Stinger was the victor. They then met again in the Third Wars, round 2. Onslaught looked like they were going to be defeated, but then Stinger foolishly drove in the pit. 1-1. In a Vengeance Crunch to remember, in Extreme Series 1 they met again, and Onslaught was the victor. And then again in the next Extreme Series they fought each other again, and Onslaught only just scraped through. At this point they had actually met each other 5 times, with Onslaught winning 3 of those encounters. But just backtrack to the Fourth Wars where they met in the second round, and this was the greatest encounter they had.
Concentrate on this one. Well, we've got Stinger against Onslaught. Onslaught, every time these two have played, Onslaught have won. They met in Against the Flipper way back in the Series 1. Onslaught was the winner. Then they met in Series 3, and Stinger drove in the pit and Onslaught won. And then they met in Extreme, and Onslaught won again. So this really... well, Stinger needs to win this, otherwise it could lose another defeat. Look at that, it's flipped. Onslaught's up and over. Wham! In on the side. That is a dangerous weapon. And what a stunner this is, really. The pit's descended. So now in comes Refbot. Stinger! What's Stinger doing? Get yourself away from Refbot. Look, it's trying to escape. But it's just too light. 83 kilograms in weight. That's terrible, really. Because these days... Oh, yellow card given. Now then, Mr. Psychos! Mr. Psychos freed Stinger, and in doing so, they've driven in the pit. They've tried to get away. Oh, what's happened here? But was Onslaught immobilised longer? I have no idea. Goodness me, Stinger was on top at first, but the question was Onslaught immobilised for 30 seconds before Stinger foolishly drove in the pit?
And after their 5 encounters, Onslaught won 3, Stinger won 2. Don't you just love rivalry?
3, 2, 1. Activate.
The grand final is upon us. The cream is risen to the top.
Hefty, champions of the New Blood series. Because of this, they came back for Series 3 as seeded 7, putting up a great fight against Razor, but unfortunately lost in the Heat final. They then came back for the Fourth Wars unseeded and made it all the way to the grand final, where our next moment plays out.
Revolutionist, been in this exact place for every war and has never let us down. Will it achieve the treble? So it's Seed 1 versus Hefty, the unseeded robot, and the surprise here. And already Hefty is definitely... Well, who is that pushing? I think it's Revolutionist pushing around. It's got his disc wedge. Oh, they sent in the pit.
It was a rather underwhelming finish for the fans. Seeing a very experienced robot foolishly drive itself into the pit led the then underdog Hefty to be champions of the Fourth Wars. It may have been quick and sudden, but don't you just love it when even some of the most experienced robots mess up and create an upset? It's all part of Robot Wars. Unfortunate for Revolutionists, this was the last final they got to.
Into the pit of oblivion, and I don't believe this. Look, they span off Hefty and they've driven in. Oh, Revolutionists, you should have more experience than that, but that's it.
The arena. Bright, colourful. Well, it certainly is at the very start of the series, but as the heats drive on, the arena becomes a lot more, shall we say, worn and tired, and it sometimes falls foul to the massive impacts of the machines. Not least the pit release button, just a simple tyre. We've had robots fall through the arena, damage our cameras, fly across the frame of the sets, damage our floor flippers, and flame pits. But it was one particular fight back in Series 2 that really did make an impact and even forced the fight to start over.
Another flip! And righted! And another one! Towards Mr. Psycho and just escaping that huge hammer. Goodness me, this is very, very close in the wars. Storm now getting...
Eagle-eyed observers will note that from every fight after this, there's a very slight line in the arena and also a bracket on the other side to help with the strength.
Totally ripped the wall apart.
At number 13, a classic fight. Unlucky for our loser.
Scorpion like dead metal patrols and shunt yet again.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Gonna be another good fight here. Got Disco Inferno straight on the attack and Razor. Look at that. Tipped it up. Now in goes Disco. Disco Inferno. Wow.
C.
Oh, goodness me, look at this. That has to be one of the quickest fights ever. Look. Disco Inferno, flip Razor, and then that was it. How many seconds was that? I make it 10. That has to be the quickest fight ever. Look at this. Disco Inferno got Razor and Slam over the arena. That was fantastic.
Chaos 2, a true veteran of the wars, won the championship of the pilot show, has beaten experienced robots, has even beaten Revolutionist on one occasion, has got through to 5 semi-finals, it's beaten virtually every machine that it's come across. But even Chaos 2 can have its bad day.
2, 1, activate.
Another great fight here. I wonder if Chaos 2 are going to have a bit of trouble against this hugely powerful pusher. They've been up against the pusher before, Storm 2. However, they are in a bit of trouble now as their back panel has flown off and in towards 6 kilowatts corner control zone. Thoughtless Revenge doing all the aggressive attack and another flip. That's great. This is a great, powerful flip here, Chaos 2. Up and over we go. Oh, and towards the arena. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3. 4 flips and in towards Dead Metal. Scott Jones and nearly out of the arena. If Dead Metal had not come in there, I think Thoughtless Revenge would have been out of the arena. Dead Metal. Goodness me, the soul comes down and look, Chaos 2's exacting revenge, trying to flip Dead Metal out of the arena instead. Oh! That hurts. And at the moment, looks like they're going to defeat Chaos 2. Chaos 2 is a little bit battered and flips over. Oh dear me, that is not what you should have done, Chaos. Slamming it. Oh goodness me. Slamming in towards the arena wall and the pits descended and Chaos 2 are up on the arena wall. Can they get themselves away from that? I'm not too sure. Slamming in towards Dead Metal yet again. The house robots being used to destroy and mash and absolutely...
This defeat marked Chaos 2's last ever fight in the wars. More still, this was its first series it failed to reach the grand final. A stunner to most, and a victory for the underdog. Another interesting stat for our eagle-eyed observers, the house robots ever present in every single heat. They never failed to make an appearance, or did they? So just how many heats were each of the house robots absent for? Sir Killalot missed just 2 heats. Growler missed 6 heats. Mr. Psycho, the granddaddy of them all, missed 6 heats as well. Sergeant Bash missed just 3 shows. Dead Metal also missed 3 shows. Matilda takes the record for the most shows missed at 8 shows. But there was one house robot that didn't miss a single show. Shunt. Shunt was dominant throughout the run, dominating most heat finals, but actually there was one show he did miss, but for legitimate reasons. In Extreme Series 2, Shunt got an absolute hammering from all the finalists in one episode. Shunt was damaged so much that it missed the last show of that Extreme Series, and that was the Commonwealth Carnage.
It's all coming very close.
BattleBots.
We've had much controversy over the wars, but not so much as when it comes right down to the knuckle and ends with a judge's decision. But there was one fight in particular that was so close it took over an hour to deliberate.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Whoever wins this is security to the grand final. Whoever loses gets a chance to play for 3rd and 4th playoff. So at the moment we see Revolutionist. Now the BattleBot is missing the target, as you can see. And again, in comes Revolutionist, spinning, revving up. And they're flipped, and they've both been flipped, but BattleBot writes himself first. Now then, Revolutionist get away from Mr. Psycho's hammer. And again, look, on the side of BattleBot, trying to attack him. Bash descends the pit. Very close indeed. You can see Revolutionist still. Now, why is BattleBot leaving it up? Oh, Psycho Summons come off BattleBot. It's one of the bits on the flipper. Oh, and the self-righting mechanism has come off. Revolutionist, this could be it now. And that's Mr. Psycho. Well, he's up on his balls on his self-righting mechanism part of the robot. He's getting himself away from that. Oh, Wreckbots, what are you doing? Get away. BattleBot could have won that through to the final. Still, BattleBot raises his flipper. This is a very close fight.
the closest fight ever, I think, at the moment. Oh, and somebody else has come up. So damage caused to Battlebot. I flipped everything. Oh, goodness me, Revolutionist. Mr. Second comes in on the back. What a close fight. This is going to a judge's decision. Cease called. Well, it's a very, very close fight. Elliot, our judge, deliberating, trying to give you a few clues. I haven't got a clue. Battlebot may have had a few flips, but weren't in control at all. Managed to flip Revolution up and over there, but then damage was sustained. Battlebot did flip, and that was huge damage. I really do not know.
And his back came off. But then again, Revolution...
Still...
A very close fight, which carved the way for Revolutionist to become the first champion of Robot Wars, beating Arctic in the final and being crowned champion. Congratulations, Revolutionist. I'm sure we'll see you again very soon. So we've revealed the first 10 moments to come from the series. Has your favourite been yet, or is that yet to come? All will be revealed very soon, but in the meantime, just keep pressing that replay button.
Digs into the metal of any robot. That was flipped! Forklifts out the arena!